Raul Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a... So here is Saul.
This bout is scheduled.
Fans are ready. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Nice exchange here from both men. Still swinging with nothing left. Beautiful counter punch. Hey, those punches add up. Their first fight back in 2019 went the distance, but both of these athletes have promised they're not going the full 12 rounds in this one.
For their last fight, Canelo won the fight, but he slowed down the second half. Will Daniel Jacobs say, right, I now know what to do. I've got to put the pressure on and make him work the first half of the fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. We'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Oh, that punch. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. And this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. On her right. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
And he misses with the left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Punch lands. There's a right hand. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
That left counter punch will score. He threw the hook, didn't land. These two are the perfect dance partners. He just misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. That one lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. And there's the bell to start round 4. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweights, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Perfect counter shot. There's a scoring blow. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Neither man really defending themselves. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. He misses with that jab. Good counter left hand there. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. And he fails to score with that left hook. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Nice counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And he just missed with that left jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Left punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage. There's the bell for round 6. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He just misses with that big right hand. That left counter was perfectly timed. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That's a scoring left hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And down goes Daniel Jacobs.
One, two, three, four, five.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
7, 8.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right. Survive.
Round 7, here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That left scores. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage.